And once again, we're live. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is a Newstoter YouTube channel. For those not familiar with Newstoter, Newstoter.com is the ultimate curator of Black news, entertainment, lifestyle, culture, society in general in Black America. One of the largest aggregator and curators of Black news there is today. Also, if you guys have not, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share this video. Also, click the bell for notifications. And today we're going to just give you a brief report that we have. Parents sued school district and police after 10-year-old with ADHD put in chokehold and arrested. This article was published by Black Enterprise, curated by Newstoter. And we're just going to go ahead and briefly just read this report. Parents of a young boy with ADHD filed a lawsuit against their son's school district after the child was placed in a chokehold and arrested following an outburst. Ashley Hutchinson Harper and Terry Harper, the boy's parents, filed the lawsuit May 9th. It comes 1 year after the child, identified only as JH, feared for his life after police aggressively detained him amid a disturbance he was causing at Congeta Trip Janet Elementary School in Monroe, Louisiana, the Washington Post reported. The boy with attention deficit disorder had reportedly hit a principal, stormed out of the school, and threw a trash can by the time cops arrived. The lawsuit accuses police of yanking JH's arm and pulling it behind his back before placing the child in a chokehold after he tried pulling his arm back. Now, the child's parents are suing the Jefferson Parish Office and the Jefferson Parish School Board for unspecified damages and asking a judge to bar school officials and law enforcement officers from using physical restraints against students. The Harpers believe the responding deputies violated the child's civil rights and failed to abide by the Americans with Disabilities Act during May 13, 2021 encounter. NBC News reported. The suit accuses Sergeant Steve Trapani of being aggressive with the child, who was just 95 pounds and 4 feet 5 inches tall at the time of the incident. JH was dragged on the ground while still in a chokehold, causing him to be fearful for his life, the suit claims. The American Civil Liberties Union of Louisiana and the Tulane Law School Civil Rights and Federal Practice Clinic are representing the child's parents. The ACLU says the school called 911 instead of helping to calm down the child, who was just upset after just being bullied. After being detained, the suit says JH was interrogated while in the handcuffs for over an hour. The boy's family was not allowed to see him during the time. Following the interrogation, the child was taken to juvenile detention center and charged with 2 counts of battery of a police officer, 1 count of resisting arrest, 1 count of battery of a school teacher, 1 count of simple criminal damage of less than $1,000. All charges were later dismissed. And you find this quite interesting that people like Dylan Roof and the kid in Buffalo, Peyton Gentry, whatever his name was, can go ahead and they can just mass murder people, 18, 19-year-old kids. And now you have this one in the Texas, in the city in Texas. Of course, he killed himself, but these other two can be taken alive with automatic weapons, just going on a killing spree. They can be taken alive, but a 10-year-old who's 4'5", 95 pounds, somebody who serves, whatever officer who's serving the police academy, he can't take this. He has to hold this kid in a chokehold. Kid has ADHD. Not only that, the parents weren't even allowed. They're interrogating him like he's a mass murderer himself. Parents not even allowed to come in and try to calm their child down and see exactly what's going on. Now, how are you going to interrogate a minor and his parents not even in there? So this is the kind of games that we play. And Louisiana is one of the most racist redneck states there is in the union. And that's saying something. But the fact that this kid was treated like that and then the charges got dropped later, when there shouldn't have been no charges from the beginning. If you wanted to suspend the kid from school, that would have been one thing. But to sit up here and rack charge after charge after charge after charge on this child here, who's just a child, is ridiculous. Go ahead, family, and leave some comments in the comments section. I am very interested to hear what you think about this and get a little bit of feedback from this story. And also, like I say, if you guys haven't, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, come to newstoter.com. Make that a daily exercise. We need your support. We are part of the new Black media. We're the curator, and we aggregate all kind of content and information. And if you do come to Newstoter, make sure you go to the sidebar right here where it says free Newstoter newsletter and go ahead and enter your email in there and subscribe so you can stay up to date with great content that we provide. Once again, I'm the curator TC, and it was my pleasure to go ahead and drop this news report. We'll see you guys next time. And also go ahead and follow us on all our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, and go ahead and make sure you become an avid subscriber and follower of Newstoter. Thank you once again.